What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more hip-hop, and we're going back for some more from Del the Funkee Homosapien, though under the Deltron 3030 project, which is to say, this was a project with Dan the Automator, as well as Kid Koala, I believe. I'll look it up. I just put Luca on my lap, but yeah, they've made 2 albums, and the second one came much later. I want to say it was like 2016 or something. I don't know that one nearly as well. I've heard it a little bit on the internet. But the first album, which is, I believe, just self-titled, Deltron 3030, and is completely, from beginning to end, a concept album in the truest and fullest sense. It tells a story of an intergalactic MC competition, and there are many conceptual stops along the way, and one of the ones earlier in the album is a track called Virus, which is indeed about a computer virus that'll bring the world back into a sort of pre-industrial state, and that talks about using papyrus again. So yeah, it's a sort of dystopian song, certainly a dissident song. One that is, I think, reflective of the creativity of Del, and sort of follows a concept till its logical conclusions in a lot of his songs, which people who listen to Skull and Crossbones will certainly know. So, in any case, let's hear this. This is Deltron 3030 from their 2000 debut album, or self-titled album. I think the second one might be like the same thing, or it's like called the second album or something. But yes, this is from their first album, 2000, and the track is called Virus.
Global controls will have to be imposed, and a world governing body will be created to enforce them. Crises precipitate change.
More like horror hip-hop.
Secretly plotting your demise. I want to devise a virus to bring dire straits to your environment. Crush your corporations with a mild touch. Trash your whole computer system and revert you to papyrus. I want to make a super virus strong enough to cause blackouts in every single metropolis. Cause they don't want to unify it, so fuck it. Total anarchy and can't nobody stop us. You see, late in the evening, fucked up on my computer and my mind starts roaming. I create like a heathen. The first cycles of this virus I can send through a modem. Infiltration hit your station. No Microsoft or enhanced DOS will impede. Society thinks they're safe when bingo, hard drive crashes from the rending. A lot of hackers tried viruses before. Vaporize your text like so much whiteout. I want it where file replication is a chore. Lights out, shut down entire White House. I don't want just a bug that can be corrected. I'm erected, immaculate design. Break the nation down section by section. Even to the greatest minds, it's impossible to find. I want to devise a virus to bring dire straits to your environment. Crush your corporations with a mild touch. Trash your whole computer system and revert you to papyrus. I want to devise a virus to bring dire straits to your environment. Crush your corporations with a mild touch. Trash your whole computer system and revert you to papyrus.
I have already planned. The plan is programmed into every one of my 1,000 robots. We will not hesitate. We will destroy the Homo sapien. Please stay where you are.
Some shit in my basement. Don't tell him no. I wanna develop a super virus, better by far than an old Y2K. This is 3030, the time of global unification. Break right through they terminals, burn them all, slaves to silicon. Corrupt politicians with leaders and their keywords. FBI and spies stealing bombs, dissipate their plans in their face and catch the fever. Everybody loot the stores, get your canned goods. Even space stations are having a hard time. Peacekeepers seek to take our manhood, which results in the form of global apartheid. Ghettos are trash dumps with gas pumps, exploded and burnt out since before the Great Union. The last punks walk around like mass monks, ready to manipulate the database or break through them. Human rights come in 100th place. Mass production has always been #1. New Earth has become a repugnant place, so it's time to spread the fear that's fun is
Too long have we tried to extend our glorious empire out to the stars, only to be driven back
devise a virus to bring dire straits to your environment. Crushing corporations with a mild touch. Trash the whole computer system and revert you to papyrus. I wanna devise a virus to bring dire straits to your environment. Crushing corporations with a mild touch. Trash the whole computer system and revert you to papyrus.
Wind chimes. Yeah, and ultimately, perhaps the virus in the system itself. So yeah, it's a wicked tune. It's, again, taking a concept to its, complete conclusion with, I think, some, social and cultural commentary along the way. Admittedly, it doesn't sound like a place that I'd like to live in, cause everything to come cascading down, the confusion, cacophony, and indeed chaos. That all sounds very intimidating, but I do, again, like a song that explores those dark ideas and dark places. There's like punk rock tunes, and including some I've listened to recently, like some Misfits tunes, although, covered by Survival Guide, that are, in a different lane, but very much, sort of go to those places as a sort of form of artistic expression, whether or not you'd actually like to, live them out or live in them. And yeah, ultimately, this album, it's interesting because, again, it has a tune like this, and it has some other ones with, some like wicked lines, but it has a tune like, Positive Contact, which is sort of as enthusiastic and uplifting as it sounds. So yeah, it's just a really cool journey, and as I said, it is a proper like story album, a proper concept album. Luca, who just like shifted even more comfortably, like my hand is now pinned against the armrest because she has put her head there. So yeah, I'll just say that I will come back. I reacted to 2 tracks from this album quite a long time ago, which means, the sound is probably a bit too loud and off, the video is probably grainy. But I did react to, I think, Mastermind and Memory Loss, both tracks of which are excellent tunes. But yeah, I'll go through this album as well as, Both Sides of the Brain. And what else do I have? I have another one. I used to have them all, but these days I have, there was some CD loss over time moving to different places. This is ridiculous. I wish you could see. It's like, at this point I either... Oh, okay, she's like readjusting. This is the time to do it. Yep, big stretch, and there you go. And I think we have survived the transition. Again, it's always like that Raiders of the Lost Ark moment with the idol, which, talk about like, oh yeah, we stole this priceless relic, took it out of the country and put it up in a museum so people can come look at it. Anyway, Indiana Jones is a terrible archaeologist, and I say this as someone who has trained in anthropology/archaeology. In any case, completely irrelevant to what we just listened to, but do let me know what you think of the tune, and I will see you next time. Peace.